Gotta get the paper, gotta get it. Hustle so hard to the limit. Gotta get the paper, gotta get it. Gotta get the paper, gotta get it. I'm on my grind tonight, gotta get it right. Gotta get it and on my grind tonight. Gotta sacrifice. Gotta get it. Hey, yo, what up, y'all, man? It's the Gotta Get the Paper podcast. We getting paper, man. Shout out to all my truckers out there working hard. Shout out to all the truckers over the road, away from their families. Shout out to all the truckers that's trying to make the world a better place and deliver them loads. Shout out to all the truckers that's not giving up. Shout out to all the truckers that didn't get the appreciation from the world during us working hard through the pandemic. If nobody else to tell y'all, you guess what, truckers? I love y'all because I love trucking and I am trucking. Check this out. There's a lot of good things going on in the trucking industry right now. Gas prices at an all-time high. Freight at an all-time low. But guess what? Keep on fighting. What happens to a boxer when they get hit with a mean one? Bing! Hits the floor. The crowd erupts. Everybody's screaming. The boxer's jumping up. Referee giving him the count. He's up, he's ready. Then he comes back, gets in his corner, they pour some water on him, give him some water. Cut man, getting the cuts off his eye and all that good stuff, right? But check it out. He comes in the next round. He's swinging, he fighting, he ducking and dodging. Bing, 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 boom. And he drops the opponent to the floor. Lays him on his back pockets. The opponent gets up. The count is 8. Let's get it on again. They boxing, they bobbing and weaving. Bing! Knocks him out cold. The opponent got knocked on his back pockets. Almost lost the fight. Then he comes back and he knocks that same opponent out and he wins the fight. That's what you got to do with trucking. When trucking punches you in the mouth, you got to figure out a way to keep trucking and truck the world and get some paper. In this trucking industry, you got to learn how to pivot, maneuver, and you got to build yourself with the foundation of other truckers. If you want to be an owner-operator, you have to have other owner-operators that can help you guys out. You got to have other owner-operators that can help you guys find loads if the customers you're pulling for are slow. One thing about this is you can do it on your own with this trucking. But if you want to win, it takes a team sometimes. And through the hard times, you know, you got to find a way to win as a team. You have to build a wolf pack of truck drivers. 4 to 5, maybe even 6. Good guys that are out here working and busting their asses on these highways every day. You got to find these guys and say, hey, where's the work at? This customer that I'm pulling for is bullshitting right now. I need to make some money. I need the money paper. But check this out. If you want to be antisocial and you don't want to network, then you know what's going to happen? You're going to drown. And when you're drowning, you don't got no team to throw you that life jacket and help you out at the end of the day. Now, me, I know a lot of owner-operators. A lot. My dad's an owner-operator. He's been pulling loads for 40 years. Grinding in his rig. Okay? One of my closest friends, he has a fleet of 11 trucks. One of my other buddies has a few trucks. And I know a few other owner-operators just from companies that I done pulled for, meeting them at the ports, meeting them at truck stops, Hey man, how you doing, bro? Hey, how's your company over there? Let's exchange numbers, bro. You know, if you ever need help, directions to find some work, hit me up, and I'll do the same for you. You got to build relationships with people. You know, I've seen truckers at the truck stops flirting with the women behind the counter. They're not scared to talk to those women, but when it comes to another truck driver, they don't never look at the other truck driver and say, "Hey, brother, how you doing? Be safe out there." Because I know the struggle. And that's what's wrong with the industry. We have to be friends. We all have the same goals in life. And that's what? To get that paper. To get that paper so we can provide for our family, so we can pay rent, so we can pay bills, and so we can live a decent life. It's not about becoming a millionaire. Some people don't want to become millionaires. Some people don't want to have a multi-million-dollar trucking company. Some people are just happy with just working one truck, or even being a company driver and just showing up to work every day and doing what it takes to get paid from that company. And let me tell you something. It's okay. You can do that. But today, we finna get some paper. And we gonna get it, and we gonna keep getting it. And we gonna spread the wealth. We gonna spread the wealth by helping each other, uplifting each other. We need a community of truckers that have each other's backs. We need a community of truckers that aren't afraid to ask for help. That's not afraid to ask the next man, "Hey bro, who do you pull for?" This is not an embarrassing situation. You shouldn't be embarrassed to ask for help. But as men, sometimes we have to be strong. We have to show toughness, and we have to pretend like everything's okay. But a lot of the times, it's not okay. And we do need help as men, and we need to help each other, and women too. Now, my advice to everybody right now is to find other lanes. If your lane is slow, you need to slide to another lane and figure out how to make money in that area. And if you don't know where to go and you need direction, then ask. Ask. It's so many lonely truckers inside the truck stop that's on the road for a month or two at a time. They will love for you to talk to them and just tell them hi. But the sad thing about society is there's a lot of antisocial people out here. And truck driving, most truckers are antisocial. They like being alone. They're loners, and they thrive when they are in that truck alone, and they have a hard time dealing with other people in our society. A lot of people are shy, and a lot of people are scared to ask for help due to rejection. That's why a lot of people nowadays been going to YouTube University, and they've been learning as much as they can about trucking. And it's so many truck drivers that gave up on trucking and went into box trucking or became a hotshot driver. There's nothing wrong with that. But the way my mind works, I'm not going to leave trucking to get into box trucking or to be a hot shotter. I will stay in trucking and add another source of income into my life and build a box trucking business or a hot shotting business. So then I have different streams of income coming into my life, to where if one area in my life is slow, the other area is picking up for the slow area, and it balances everything out. It's so much information on YouTube on how to find loads, where to get loads from, how to start a trucking company, how to get into trucking, the ups and downs of trucking, and it's a lot of lies going around too. And I don't appreciate the lies. I will be the first one to tell you if it's time to get out of trucking and run. But I'm getting paper. I love this. I love the situation I'm in. I'm getting paper. And my mindset is to get up every single day in my life and get some paper. 5 to 6 days a week in this truck, I'm getting paper. Nonstop. I do have a outside life of trucking. You know, family, God always comes first. Then it's trucking. You know, I need trucking to support my family, my kids, help out friends and family if I have it, to help them out, and to live a certain lifestyle that I want to live. I don't want to struggle in life. I don't want to worry about how I'm going to pay the next bill. I don't want to worry about living check to check. So how I run my operation in life is that there's money to be made every day. You just have to figure out where you can make that money at. Now, if you want to sit around here and look for a handout, guess what? People are real stingy nowadays. Nobody's going to give you nothing. And the government gave us enough money the last 2 years, SBA loans, PPP loans, EDD, to where the government don't care no more. They're not helping us out. And for all the people that didn't do what they were supposed to do to better their situation with that money and just blew it, hey, I feel sorry for them. I really do. Because they had a great opportunity to use that money to get some more money. And they could have got money to expand their business, repair their truck, get a new truck, do this, do that. But most of the people were at the mall in the car lot. Now those same people are crying for help. And will they get it? Who knows? Now, has the economy took a hit for giving out all that free money that we don't have to pay back? Yes, we don't have to pay it back from the PPP loans and the EDD stuff. Nobody has to pay that back personally. But guess what? We're paying it back through gas prices, through inflation, high rent, high houses. I live in a beautiful area in Fontana, California. The average house where I stay at now, they're going on sale for $775K. I seen houses as high as $860K. And the sad thing about that, people are overbidding $100,000 just to be able to get that house. So you're paying $1 million to live in Fontana, California. I know it's a beautiful area, but those houses aren't worth $1 million to stay in Fontana. A lot of people are running from California and they're moving to Texas and other states so they can get a house. But once you do that, your income isn't the same as California. And you know what happens? Those people end up struggling too, because they don't have that high paying job no more if they're working for somebody else. If you have your own business or your own truck, of course you can go to Texas and still thrive if you're making money in California. Yeah, that's true. But guess what? If you're a company driver or if you get a job in a different field, that pay might not be the same. And those people still find themselves struggling. My point is that we got to stop running from our problems and we got to start running to our problems. We got to start running to our problems and finding solutions so we can build a foundation for the truckers that are trucking now and the generation of truckers after us. Because what's going to happen is that the self-driving trucks are going to take over and they're not going to need us no more. And because you know why? Everybody's running instead of running to the problem. Got to start thinking about the future 10 years from now. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not even thinking about the problems that we're faced with now. I'm dealing with them, but I'm not sitting here thinking about, oh, freight is low, so I'm going to be struggling. No, I'm thinking about 10 years from now. Like, what's going to happen 10 years from now if these self-driving trucks take over? Then what does that do for the everyday truck driver that makes his money driving his truck? But if truckers don't make a stand, then we can't get no paper. We have to fight for each other. I have to fight for you guys' families so you can be able to truck and bring that money home to your family. You guys got to fight for my family and other families. And if we fight together, we will be undefeated. All the other industries and the essential workers since day one have got raises to work, raises to do this. But what about the trucker? We didn't get essential worker pay. They raised the rates up a little bit, but they had to, because one company raises rates, then all the drivers go over there. So they have to raise the rates to compete. And guess what? Once companies start dropping rates, everybody else has to drop rates so they can stay afloat. But we have to figure out a way where truckers can win this war that we've been in against everybody. We've been at war. We've been at war with ourselves as truckers for not helping each other. We've been at war with the media saying that it's a driver shortage. Of course, it's going to be a driver shortage in the media's eyes if drivers are leaving trucking. But just as many drivers leave trucking, more and more drivers graduate from trucking school and become truck drivers. Do they last? No, they don't last. But we're going to get it together and we're going to build a foundation and we're going to try to get trucking how it used to be. We got to make trucking great again. So you guys tune in. I got a lot of stuff for you guys. You guys tune in, hit that like and subscribe button and share. We got to get some paper. Let's get it.